What's up, everybody? Brian Tong here, and I recently went to Augmented World Expo 2026. This is the top convention for all things augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. And while I was there, I got to spend time with Asia Rios, who is the senior product manager for XR glasses and headsets at Google, to give me about an hour with the XREAL Aura spatial computing glasses. Now, just to be clear, this video is sponsored by XREAL, but my reactions would be exactly the same even if they didn't, and you're gonna see why. Now, I've covered them since back in 2023 when they were really building awareness for their XREAL Air display glasses at AWE 2023, and that would allow you to plug in a variety of devices like iPhones or portable gaming consoles, laptops, tablets. You just plug them in instantly and have a massive 130-inch display. And now the XREAL Auras are a whole different product and a groundbreaking piece of hardware for spatial computing and XR experiences in this thin glasses form factor that goes beyond what has been possible before. So no more big, chunky headset that isolates you from the world, just glasses, all right? This is not a headset and it's not display glasses. They call it the XREAL Aura spatial computing glasses, and they are right, but I just call it badass. So enough of me talking. I'm gonna really first show you some of what I experienced in the initial setup. This isn't a calibration. This is just to walk you through to get familiar and just pay attention to how smooth and fluid it is. So this is just teaching me right here to how to use it. It says pinch and release, so I'm gonna grab it. Just go here. Hey, hey, buddy. Nice.
How does it feel?
It's very, very snappy and responsive. I don't, you know, there's been other systems where I felt like even when I'm moving this around and I can see the detection of the, you know, at least the cursor, it's flowy. It's good. Yeah.
This is my favorite part. It has spatial audio, so like full 360 audio as well.
Okay, so we're here. This is the Android XR right now. I'm looking at it right now. Just like what I intuitively expect. I'm dragging through it. This is nice. This is nice and smooth. Okay, this is the general home screen that we pinned everything on.
So you can pin your favorite apps here, right?
Okay. All right, let's check out an app here, and you know what? It's gotta be YouTube.
You can place the window wherever you want to, and then scroll up and down. It's gonna be a bit more towards the outside of the app a bit.
There. Okay, so
it's just right out.
Oh, it's right on the. Okay, this is great. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna obviously want to make this bad boy a little bigger if I want to.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, this is great.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
And so you can like.
You know what I can really tell, to be honest with you, the 70 degrees field of view. I was able to increase the size of this window large enough where it was still big enough where I didn't feel like the image was being restricted. Like I had to actually reduce the size of this app window because I was like, I just wanted to see you know, how far I could go.
Yeah.
But that's really important for just users who are worried like how much can I actually see? I mean, there's a lot of visual area here with the field of view. It's great.
Yeah, and everything is fully wall locked, right? With 6 degrees of freedom. So wherever you're gonna place it, it's just gonna stay rock solid in place there. Yeah.
So right now look, I spend a lot of time in Hawaii. My mom is from there. This is the Waikiki beach side. There's that church that I always see over there. But you know, you can see now once you turn on the feature, the building. I've seen this, you know, 2D to 3D conversion real time happening in the One Pro. I mean, this looks just as good, and that's the thing. It's like you're just turning on a feature as you're watching it. Like this looks amazing. I love this. This looks killer. Yeah.
And you can even watch this in 3D. Let me enable that for you.
Oh yeah, you can see my shoes coming at me here. It has ElectroChromic Dimming that can manually adjust, and I believe it has 5 different levels from being able to see through to still see your complete surroundings to then completely go blackout, right? Makes it dark. It makes you feel like you're more inside of a headset. But it also has a fun little trick here. Yeah, you're completely, it recognizes your person?
It actually knows if you're looking at, if there's actual content as in an app or a panel or not, and then it does this automatically.
Again, this is not a full-on headset, but glasses. Okay, let's talk about the XREAL Auras that weigh in at just under 95 grams and what they're equipped with. All right, so here in my hands, this is the XREAL Aura. Again, this is a fully Android XR glasses, right? Super sleek. And let's talk about some of the features here. You have right here in the center, this is an RGB camera, okay? So that detects the world, whether it's, you know, for a video feed for the glasses to understand what you're looking at. Over here on the two sides, These are computer vision cameras. So what does that allow them to do? It allows them to see my hands, detect them, use the gestures, right? This is also, right, very similar to the One Pro design that you've seen. You have their Prism system here, very thin, right? This is a Sony micro OLED display in here. You get up to 120 hertz refresh rate. There are up here, there's a little slot here. These are Bose audio to do that as well. And then you will, of course, see this cable connection. Now, this is gonna actually connect to this puck. All the processing is here. Now, a lot of times in the past, people have said like, oh, I don't want a puck hanging in my pocket. I'm gonna tell you from this experience, this is absolutely worth it with the power, the fidelity that you're getting on here. This is not an antiquated experience. Also, this serves as a touchpad as well. So this is with the brains and the power. This is running Snapdragon's Reality Elite platform. We actually saw the chip on the show floor in combination with the XREAL X1S chip, which helps understand your spatial location and things of that nature. So let's talk a little bit more about the processors. Now first, the Snapdragon Reality Elite platform has leveled up big time. I can feel it in every way, from the user experience to the visuals, the frame rates, the graphics. Comparing it to the previous Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 platform, you're getting up to 30% CPU performance improvement, up to 60% GPU performance improvements, up to 160% MPU performance improvements, and up to 4.4K per eye at 90 frames per second. And up to 48 trillion operations per second AI performance. So right away, when I put the glasses on, I could feel the performance is at a whole different level from anything I've used with Meta in the past or other Android-based headsets. It brings increased power efficiency, delivering up to 20% longer battery life at that same workload, plus up to 12 degrees Celsius cooler chipset under load. And this enables you to have lighter, cooler headsets and tethered glasses, and the first being the XREAL Auras. Now that can be worn for longer periods of time as well. And this is all happening right inside the puck that is the main unit connected to the glasses. Its performance never left me feeling like it was antiquated in any way. It actually surpassed my expectations. And you have to consider, again, the form factor. It is awesome. Slim glasses like this. I also want to talk about XREAL's own X1S chip made specifically for their devices. This is XREAL's scaled up X1S chip made to go inside high-end spatial computing glasses like the XREAL Aura. It's a specialized coprocessor that offloads the complex computer vision, the head tracking, and hand tracking tasks right on the headset. And this helps keep bandwidth demands low when tethered to external computing pucks. So it does some of that work, right? The advanced spatial coprocessor gives you 6 degrees of freedom. So that allows you to pin something on screen and now actually walk around your space in your room if you want, and it lives in your space. You have ultra low latency at 3 milliseconds, motion to photon latency at 120 hertz. So this eliminates some of that screen shake and prevents motion sickness during rapid head movements. This is really important, especially with any type of viewing or headsets. You've also got real-time 2D to 3D conversion. We showed that to you in YouTube. You couldn't see it, but it's powered by a dedicated neural processing unit, and this works on any source, so it automatically can detect it. You're looking at videos, images, and gaming. It's really impressive. Although it is not perfect, it is still very, very good and impressive enough for me. Now, the X1S also manages the on-screen display, so it works smoothly across things like we talked about: iPhones, MacBooks, Steam Decks, other laptops, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. And it's just important to understand how these two chips, both the Snapdragon Reality Elite platform and the XREAL X1S, work together. Okay, so back to some more experiences. Let's play with Google Maps. Again, just look and see its feel, its responsiveness. It was still smooth to navigate.
With two hands, you will be able to pinch. With one hand, you can pinch and move around. So as you pinch, you can drag and move around. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Super smooth.
And this is fun. I'm putting my hands in, so you can actually see, like, look at that. That's looks nice and responsive. I can pull around, like you said, drag around into different areas.
Yeah.
And again, it's loading this information right now, so it's taking some time. Okay.
Yeah. And then with two hands, you can pinch and zoom, like oh, there you go.
Yeah, like a photo.
Yeah,
like
okay. Exactly.
Oh, I'm going way out now.
Yeah, yeah. You can go.
wow.
You can go wild.
Wow. And then you can rotate as well.
Yeah, you can rotate.
My biggest thing to really emphasize, and hopefully this translates on the video, is how fast and responsive the manipulation of this is with two hands. That's why, I mean, you on other platforms, you can experience some of that line, but this is snappy. This is really impressive, actually.
You can like literally just look around 360 and like by either moving your head or with one finger, with one pinch, just looking around.
And I can again click in the direction that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Another thing that we did here is obviously we got experience connecting it directly with DisplayPort. So we had a laptop, and I got to interact with that, with some of the apps from Android XR, but then also what was visually on the screen from the laptop in a display mirroring situation.
Aura supports DP-in connection, and so it's not basically any device that you have, a laptop or a console, you can literally just like plug it in.
Okay.
And it's just like plug and play. You don't even need to open the app. It automatically detects the source, and it will bring up the window for you here.
Oh, here we go. So what I'm doing here, for everyone that can see here, I'm going to try and explain this, but I have this web browser open here. This is in the physical world right now. And I'm actually going to look up here so you can see it. I'm dragging it from the physical laptop into the virtual space here. And you can see here, this is the Transformers website from Stern. And I'm gonna, let's see here. I can take it here. Yeah, I can increase the size that I can play with it like that. Can I scroll up and down? Yep, I can scroll. So right now I'm navigating that page. So it just entered in the, I guess, the display mirroring feature, right? The augmented reality. But now if I want to, I can take this window here. I'm gonna bring it back down. I can still see through. So I can see now that window's there, and I have my other web browser here. So I can see how this is actually super productive. Like, you could put multiple windows up here, still be able to use physical and augmented. This, I get it. I understand now. I understand. Okay, so we have that here. And then also, could I launch an app and put it next to it?
Yeah.
Here? Okay, so let's do that. So I'm gonna open up the launcher.
You want to, I don't know, YouTube Music, for example, whatever you want.
Just something to have.
Yeah. So,
okay. And then I can move it over here on the side.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? Okay. Okay, got it. All right, so right now, YouTube Music, everyone's looking at this. Here's my cursor for my hand. Then over here, we have the laptop connected through DisplayPort. And then I'm gonna pull up one more thing here. Let's for fun, I guess, well, yeah, we'll just put a regular YouTube, the app. And again, right, I can just pull on the border and I can, elevate it even higher. So I have YouTube up there, DisplayPort, laptop, where I can go back and forth with this. And again, the thing about this, the resolution here is clean and clear. It's very bright. I think what's important is that the actual display here is bright, so I don't feel like I'm losing the quality of the image like through the background, the occlusion. Like I'm already piecing together what I can do in a form factor like this, like at the airport or on the go. Like this is really impressive. So we did it with a Lenovo laptop, but it could be any laptop, including a Mac mixed with Android XR. Is that crazy? Like, it might be, but it really works. Okay, now let's just have a gaming experience with Demeo, right? This is a popular tabletop game. Now, again, the 70-degree field of view comes into play here because even looking here, I can almost see the entire table here. So I'm trying to keep my head still so you guys can all see this, but let's just grab this. Yeah, rotate it. I can get a nice perspective in here where I want to play with my character. I can get really in and on top of this. Oh, there's my character. Okay,
yeah, you just grab him. Like a piece of chess. A bit closer, maybe.
I gotta get on him, right?
Yeah, and then there you go.
Yeah, and this is how far you can move him.
Yeah, so within the range there.
There we go. Yeah.
And then something very cool is if you look at your left palm, you're gonna see the cards up there.
Oh yeah.
And with the right hand, you can just grab one. Let's say the whirl with attack, one of the attacks there, the one in the center maybe. That one works well.
Visually, this looks so clean. It's so good. It looks so good. Okay,
and then you place it on the board there.
Yeah, right here. Okay.
Yeah, and then release. You
can see this well.
Yeah, and now grab. That's my favorite part. Grab the dice.
Okay. Oh, this is to roll the dice for the odds, right? Because it's RPG. Yep.
There you go, and that's how.
That's how you do an attack against
basically. Yeah.
This is amazing. This is actually freaking awesome. I'm gonna let you make your own impressions from everything you saw. That's why I deliberately chose to let some of these demos happen in mostly real time for you to feel a little more organic. But I can't stress enough the image fidelity, the resolution, the smoothness of using it, the brightness, vivid colors. everything. I mean, I'd be raving about the performance if this was in an actual full-on headset. You know, you can control it with hand gestures, you can use your voice, or use the puck as a trackpad. You know, I realized I didn't even try using Gemini, but it's built in, it's part of the experience, and it can help you navigate the OS with Gemini as well. But this is the first of its kind spatial computing in a glasses form factor with the XREAL Aura. And with an experience like this, the puck does not bother me at all. I mean, it really enhanced, I think in the past when the experience was a little more laggy, not as smooth, I didn't like the puck, but this really helped enhance things. And you have the power of the Snapdragon Reality Elite platform. It absolutely makes a huge difference. And this is the best performing Android XR experience that I've had to date. It's impressive. And if I didn't talk about it enough, also we forgot, right? The 70 degrees field of view, it is so nice, right? You have a nice wide view. Some people might complain it's not as wide vertically, like looking up and down, but that doesn't bother me as much. And look at the form factor we're using in glasses. It is a limitation of that hardware that I'll accept, but it never cut me off from watching movies or watching content really big. Where it only came into play was when I had multiple apps up high. I didn't think it was that big of an issue for me. So that's the XREAL Aura for my first, you know, really in-depth experience. I'd love to hear what you think, right? But this is really a groundbreaking product. It easily goes on my list for one of the best tech products of 2026, and it represents a new shift and direction for what is possible for XR wearables. This is the type of stuff that we've really been like dreaming and talking about, and eventually, guess what? It is going to fit in glasses, but I like that it's on the Android platform. This is a platform that is accessible. It's not proprietary. There's already thousands, tens of thousands of apps available. You can also plug in devices either individually or at the same time as navigating it. Oh, it's so good. And it's that important to this space. That's this product category. That's why I feel like it's really special at this moment in time. This is one of those points you're going to remember when you go back. So look, you can now actually get early access to the XREAL Auras. If you're loving what you see here, just go to the link in the description of this video, and if you put down your reservation for $99, you will get $199 towards your purchase of the XREAL Auras when they launch later in the fall of 2026 this year. And you know, I can't say enough about how exciting the XREAL Auras are and what it means for the future, and they will instantly be one of the things that I have to take with me when I travel. It's gonna be in my bag. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace and love.